In this video, I want to talk about authenticity, integrity, and accountability. Those words come up often in terms of doing emotional work and emotional processes, and I just want to do maybe just a little definition of what those things mean. Authenticity is one of those words that most everyone gets on a visceral level, but most people have a hard time saying what exactly they mean when they use the word. And I've developed just a fairly simple definition. Authenticity, or authentic, comes from the same root as the words authority or author. In simple terms, we can say that when someone is authentic, they are the source, the author of whatever story they are telling or emotion they are expressing. In other words, the thoughts, feelings, expressions are my own, one's own. It means our expressions have emotional truth. We are not acting out of a should or parroting the expression one is supposed to have, one that's taught by our parents, our school, our culture, etc. These feelings and expressions do not come from someone else's idea about success, about what a good or an enlightened, liberated, evolved boy, girl, man would do, about fatherhood, motherhood, sexuality, masculinity, femininity, and what it means. Authenticity is when our words, feelings, and deeds have arisen out of our own primal experience. They are not taken on or adopted positions from someone else's experience. Integrity. Integrity is an important issue in the workshops, especially the men's workshops that I lead. In just for a moment, just speaking about men, I'll just say that for millennia, men have formed a circle around the group in times of danger and faced outward, willing to put their lives at risk to protect those they served and loved. Since the lineage, perhaps even genetic lineage or heritage, of men includes sharing risks and facing danger together, it is important for men to know that their brothers are dependable, will do what they say they will do, and will cover their backs. Questions of trust or worthiness and honor are important in the lives of men. Men's work in the modern age is inclusive and open to all men. The village has and must expand past the boundaries of the past, and it includes men of different ages, races, religions, ethnic backgrounds, sexual orientations, etc. Because of this, the issue of integrity cannot be tied to any moral code derived from a religion, tribe, or particular interest group. Integrity is not about agreeing to and following the 10 Commandments or the 8 Noble Truths. Issues of integrity in today's men's work are about consistency, dependability, and alignment. They ask for congruence. Are your words congruent with your actions? Do you keep the agreements you make? Do your opinions, thoughts, and feelings change moment to moment, or are they consistent? Can I trust what you say? Are you delivering mixed, inconsistent messages? If you really are sad, like you say, why are you smiling? It's important to address issues of integrity among men, to expect and to require that they keep their agreements, walk their talk, and live their truth. Leaders must be willing to practice tough love, calling people when they fall short of what they agreed to, holding up a mirror to make visible the times and areas where words, actions, and or nonverbal messages are inconsistent and misleading. In general, men respond well to the challenge and the expectations of being consistent and trustworthy because they hold and agree with the values on which those challenges or reminders are based. And of course, those in positions of leadership must set an example, keeping their agreements and commitments and being willing to own and take responsibility when they are out of integrity themselves. And accountability. Accountability, we could say, is the ability to do an accounting, to take an inventory of whether you are keeping your commitments and agreements. The emphasis on step 4 in the 12 steps, which says, took a searching and fearless moral inventory of myself, testifies to its importance. This inventory is searching. I'm willing to look and dig deep. And it's fearless. I'm not going to defend or avoid this. Those attitudes are required for a real accounting or inventory. Being accountable starts with telling the truth about ourselves in terms of meeting our commitments and agreements, but it also includes being willing to examine the underlying emotions and dynamics that led us to make the choices we made and recognize the consequences to ourselves and others of those choices. Full accountability has to go further than just telling the truth about breaking an agreement and why you did it. It has to go further than saying, I'm sorry. Breaking agreements and not keeping one's commitments results in damage. Trust is lost, and the cohesion and connection in a group may suffer. Full accountability requires what we call the 4 R's: recognition, responsibility, remorse, and repair in order to be complete. Without remorse and repair, in 12 steps, this would be step 9, making amends. The act of admission and apology can feel toothless and shallow. Repair involves offerings, actions of servants to reweave the tattered strands of the web and to bring oneself back into integrity and back into good standing in the group. Oh,